Hey, what's going on, guys? D1012 here, and welcome back to some more Mario Kart Nights. I'm almost an hour late, so let's just get right into the racing madness between Switch and PS5.
What's the frame rate for Switch? 60.
I
60
think
on all
it's
platforms.
60 on all platforms, yeah. It's just the graphics, you can definitely tell the difference. Whoops.
Ah,
Oh, I've got a problem in Mario Kart. I tried testing my controller out earlier, but I don't think it's my controller, but I have a really serious problem with the controller where the character is just steering off to the left. Of course, when I'm describing it, it's not happening, but it does happen.
Christian, you already know what that is. Drift.
Yes, it's drift on a Pro Controller, not... the thing is, I tested my Pro Controller earlier today and there was no drift. It only happens during Mario Kart. Hello?
this is
Oh,
no, Jeremy.
oh, Christian, we already had the
Thing,
combo.
they just got me. We started making ridiculous jokes, and eventually started. I turned into a velociraptor.
What the fuck?
I started laughing too hard. I started turning into. I sounded like a hawk. I was just making some light joke about, just say a banana is pornographic. It just freezes into and it becomes a makeshift dildo. And then Joe opens her mouth by saying about the chocolate, and I just lost it.
Oh dear.
But so I was like, no, I can't sing now. You guys are rude. I can't sing. I was gonna sing Frank Sinatra's My Way. I was looking forward
Distracted
to it. I
driving,
just
that was.
couldn't do anymore. I was like, fucking laughing.
Apparently you couldn't do it anymore, doing some and then not being able to do it anymore rather than just certain consistence right now.
I just like, oh my god, I was just fucking laughing so hard. I mean, they've heard all 3 stages of my laughing. Just in about 5 minutes with this goddamn banana.
Wait, there's 3? There's 3 stages?
Yeah, I laugh like normally, where I just like laugh and I can laugh loud. Then I start snorting and it's really funny. And then when it's just the most outrageous and hilarious thing, I just start turning into a hawk. I can't actually control laughing anymore, and I just go into a hawk sounding.
So, yesterday's Rocket League exploding shenanigans. What stage was that?
That was just bug standard. Like we are talking like it requires some of the most insane shit to happen for me to actually get that sort of level.
Damn it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, quite. It was what the delay was all for nothing at the end of the day. But like, I had a great time. I did get to sing a little bit earlier, which I was doing. Oh, what did I do? It was because I had to go off. My friend was visiting, so I had to go off for a bit. Being one of the most 18+ jokes I have ever made.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
No, let's get racing. I miss this. I want to do Mario Kart. I was like, I really need to go now. And then the moment that they started doing the banana dildo jokes, I was gone. I needed to go.
He's telling the truth about the 18+ joke. I've seen him on another server. Yeah. Yes, he is a giggly mess.
I mean, sometimes I keep the jokes very limited here.
Well, to be fair,
And sometimes you just go on to about what noises giraffes make during orgasms.
to be fair, banana dildos is just how we went from monkeys to men.
Oh my god.
That's how we evolved as a species. Banana dildos.
I thought it was a combination of hunting, sleeping, fucking, and drinking.
Well,
I would have thought it'd be that.
Well, banana dildos played a huge role now, especially.
Oh my fucking god.
Where are the
Hit by
banana dildos
literally
coming from?
everything.
Yeah, well, oh.
Well,
Yeah, well,
I know what
you're
you're gonna say.
not-
Welcome to Mario Kart.
Well, you're not suffering double jabs, so get used to it.
How
I
are you
suffered
doing?
double
by the
jab
way?
back in April, but yes, I know what you mean. Get well soon, buddy.
I have slowly, progressively gotten slightly worse throughout the day. It was around 6 o'clock that I needed to go out and get milk, but I had no energy. So I had to down a coffee and hope for the best.
Well, isn't that why you
My
drink
mum is
milk?
sick as well, so
Ooh.
Not
I
with
should have
COVID,
spaced them out.
but some kind of cold.
I should have spaced them out. Why did I think it was a good idea to have the flu and the booster?
Oh, wait, you had the flu as well? Oh dear.
Yeah, I had the flu jab and the COVID booster yesterday.
Oh. I mean, normally I'm fine with a flu jab. Actually, speak of, I need to book mine.
Oh yeah, of course. You're in your condition means you have to have it.
Yes.
No real issue.
Oh god.
Yeah, Christian, go suck donkey scrotum.
Never.
Maybe you'll make it.
You little bastard.
That wasn't me! This is me!
Maybe-
That one was, you little weasel.
Maybe you'll make orgasming giraffe noises.
Oh god. The star ran out in the worst possible time. Whoops.
Yeah, fuck you, Christian. You can have that possibly second place.
Second place, you mean?
Oh yeah, because.
Oh yeah, this is like the rarest. Take a picture, folks. This is the rarest moment in Mario Kart. Close.
We are not having this conversation. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm ready.
Oh, wait. Are you saying the comic with the exploding giraffes is canon?
Yes. Well, aside
do
from the 3-mile one, but yes, a giraffe head can explode if it doesn't have that special part of its body.
What I mean is not just canon, but scientifically accurate.
Yeah, but basically, the giraffe has to have a special valve in its neck, or every time it brings its head down, its head will fly off. Due to the fact that giraffes need to have... You've seen how big a giraffe is. Imagine how fast the blood has to pump through the body.
In other words, don't give giraffes drugs.
Yes.
Oh, what is drugs got to do with
For the love of
this?
God, I really hope that this is not a thing.
What, the head exploding? No, it's real.
So if you give a giraffe too many drugs, their heads will explode.
No,
Well,
it's nothing to do
No!
with drugs.
No, like, the giraffe head will explode if they bend too far down without the thing in their neck. It's simple giraffe biology. I watched it in a documentary one time.
Oh really? This is an actual thing. I thought you were just
Yeah.
shitting on us. Like holy fuck.
No, this is an actual thing.
Wait. There's a documentary where a giraffe's head explodes?
No, it's like a documentary. It was it was a documentary going on about like wildlife in the savannah, and giraffes were there, and they were like, seeing how long-necked a giraffe is, surely there would be some kind of blood issues if it were to just bend down. And they decided, yeah, okay, then let's theorize that. So they got a dummy prop of a giraffe, and they simulated it like bending down to take a drink, and its head came off because they had something to simulate the blood pressure, because obviously when you bend down your blood pressure goes up a teeny tiny bit, not too much, but like, you know, make sure your blood pumps around further
Too many green shells.
at an equal pace. And it turns out in a giraffe, if a giraffe were to just bend it down without the special valve in its body, I call it a valve, it's a muscle, I'm guessing that's what it's
I'm actually taking a moral high road and doing less of my tomfoolery and just more focusing on the way you sing. Which is a very strange occasion for me, because usually I'm the one contributing to Matt's madness. Now I'm more like, Matt, can we can't tone it down? And, oh, you need to stop.
Ow.
Sorry, Christian. You weren't, to be honest, Christian, you were not the one I was aiming for. I was aiming for Matt.
You can't hit
Sure.
me.
After last night's Rocket League shenanigans.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Why did you? I don't know why of all things you decided, hey, let's I'll go on the opposing team because that's going to end well.
Well, I don't know, because
What
you were
was
doing
I
the
doing?
buzzer
Oh.
sound effects every time I scored a goal, because apparently I was a goal stealer, so then I went on the other team, and then you started to freaking demo me. And then you did that freaking nuclear explosion sound effect, which was...
Oh
hilarious.
yeah, we've now found out that I've now been able to wire soundboards into my normal.
What was I doing last? Oh yeah, I was doing Dead by Daylight with Joe.
Yes, I'm glad that you found some other people to play with who are entertained by Dead as much as you.
Yeah.
Also, Jack, we went the piss out about you today because what the fuck? Why are you subscribed to Joe and not me?
Well, here's the thing. I would see my subscription ran out because it just did, and I was kind of like, oh, okay, then I'll just resubscribe.
Oh no, don't worry, Jack. There is actually no harm here. We like just having a good joke about it. It's like, oh my, I was screaming betrayal because you'd not subscribe to me at all. Yet you subscribed to Joe.
Here's the thing. It's just to give subscriptions. I keep getting them. The first one.
I know. We were joking about that. It was like so funny, like, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna tune into Joe's stream. She's doing a karaoke. She's doing a karaoke thing. It'd be really cool to hang out with. And I just see they subscribe with Jack. I was just going, what the fuck?
I was actually gonna like join into the karaoke, but in my state, nah, nobody wants to hear like Lurgy Lethal singing.
Well, they had to hear me sing.
Oh, you're doing karaoke with that Joe. I thought you meant other Joes.
Yeah, he was doing karaoke with Joe, who took part in one of my streams. You did a Joe? Wait, what?
Yeah, listen again. I actually have it on soundboard. Christian, shut the fuck up. I have a Christian button.
What's the Jack button?
I haven't done that. I'm just fucking around. It's just we were talking about Christian was making. I don't know what the contest was, but like Christian was just being Christian.
Christian was just being
Shut the fuck up. Oh yes, he was interrupting Matt a lot of the time. So I just went, Christian, shut the fuck up. And then Minji went into muting, and then made that. And anytime Christian did it, I was like, Christian, shut the fuck up. Because Matt was like getting really upset because he was getting interrupted all the goddamn time. So I was like, I'm gonna do something nice for Matt.
That was funny.
No!
Yes.
Oh, I had a mushroom as well.
I know the feeling. I had
3. I can't drift. There we go.
Jack, I should probably point out that was me.
You fucking shit.
What did you do?
Piece of shit.
I may not be the best player of Mario Kart, but I do know how to screw over people.
You
Yeah,
fucking
not just in
wanker.
Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, this is true, to be fair, Christian. I'm just a massive short.
I already drove myself nuts today trying to beat the secret boss of Deltarune Chapter 1 again. I don't need you contributing to that.
What do you mean?
Wow,
again?
that's impressive. That boss is hard.
Well, yeah, see, I fucked up Chapter 2 because I turns out after a certain point you can't go back to the setting of that chapter, even after, like, when you reload the save. So, I wanted
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, so I wanted to try and see if I could do a true pacifist. But in order to do that, I needed to like redo Chapter 1 again, and it's Jevil. It's Jevil. Just type in Deltarune Jevil, and you will see what I mean.
Holy fuck, Christian! You almost got kaplooned.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. How I avoided that.
Fuck you, Jack!
What did you do?
I used to horn on so many people. It was carnage.
But I had a mushroom and was nowhere near you.
Yeah, I know how you survived.
Yeah, and let's put it this way. I had a boomerang which got nicked by a freaking
No!
Yes! The skills! The skills!
What skills?
Sorry.
The skills!
Why do you have a bell next to you? You do. Oh god.
Oh yes.
I understand it myself, Jack, but if it makes you happy, it makes you happy.
Yeah, basically you get an item called a shadow crystal. I've no idea what it is, but apparently they're a thing. Started when Chapter 2 was released.
I'd laugh if it turns out like after this game is finished that is the equivalent of the co-op turd.
Well, there's 7 chapters, so there's going to be one hell of a wait.
But that would actually be funny. Like you spent all this time frustration, and then eventually it just turns out you literally just got the golden turd.
Well, here's the thing. I know who
What
the
is
secret
this, Zelda Breath of the Wild?
Yes, Christian. Well done.
Here's the thing. I know who the secret boss is of Chapter 2. I just forgot. I didn't find out where he was until I finished the chapter, when I couldn't go back to that segment. There was literally a point of no return, and I saved after that point of no return, and so I'm having to go through the whole...
Don't worry on it. It happens to the best of us.
Finish out. I don't actually know of it now.
So, yeah, I'm a masochist.
I mean, again, I was wondering.
You're either the receiver or the giver. It's all
No,
Again,
the masochist is the receiver, Matt.
When again, Jack, you weren't the one who basically marathoned all 5 Metroid games.
Well, I said both receive and give, so it still applies.
I marathoned the Metroid games? No, I didn't.
Yeah, I 100% marathoned the Metroid games.
Oh, you did!
Yeah.
Wait, when did you do this?
In the last
you
week.
say.
By the way, Matt, I'm done with Metroid. You will love it. You will absolutely love it.
Oh, I love it already.
But like, I did Metroid 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fusion was one of my personal favorites.
Now do Prime.
Yeah,
I am actually planning to first playthrough. But Matt, unlike Metroid Fusion, it did not stick the landing. No, sorry, it did stick the landing. You got it. Unlike last time where Metroid Fusion kind of didn't stick the landing because of the whole, locking out the ability to return to sectors at the last minute. This one completely sticks the landing. It's a great ending. You're gonna love it.
That was always the strangest thing about Fusion, despite it being like my favorite 2D Metroid. It was. I considered it my favorite 2D Metroid, despite the linearity. That was how powerful. That was how good the game was.
Oh yeah, it's just literally. But for those who aren't aware, I'll explain. Metroid Fusion adds a lot more story.
I thought you had issues with the enemies.
No, I had issue with one enemy in particular, which I've looked on the internet, and the feedback is, yeah, that one fucking sucks. And actually killing them, but the killing them is because the controls are so weird.
And in all fairness, regardless of preferences, the stacks thing was more of an in-game event rather than a reoccurring occurrence.
Oh no, I know, but like they've taken the idea, and unlike last time they actually did perfect it because I actually really enjoyed the sacks. And the other one, the thing I didn't like in Metroid Fusion, which is I'll get to that point in a second, was just the linearity, which kind of bottlenecks the fun of Metroid. With the enemy, they actually took the idea, ran with it, and it is just like a brilliant idea.
So you're telling me that the sax is in Metroid Dread?
No, sax is in Metroid Fusion. It's the main thing.
Yeah, I know. I've been through Fusion.
Yeah. Now, the reason I was commenting about the killing enemy and the linearity, it was the thing. I've played all the Metroids now, and I can definitely say that easily the worst part of all of them is when they add new mechanics to the formula. They seem to have a real. When they get to the next game and the new mechanic is old, they bloody hit the ground running with it. Like certain items from previous games are really, really good now. I have no issues with it. I'm not saying which ones because I'm not going to. Firstly, I haven't told Matt which ones I disagree with, and secondly, I don't want to spoil it for him, so I'm keeping it as that. The wall jumping is like super sleek, which was an issue in Metroid 3. Yeah, that was Metroid 3. God, I'm sorry. It's just like they have some weird numbering sequence in Super Metroid. I'm not gonna lie. And oh my god, there's all the in quotes new mechanics from previous games are perfected in the next title. This is an ongoing thing I've seen in this series. Is that all new mechanics that were terrible get fixed up in the next one. Which, to be fair, I don't mind, but it's just why I'm actually going to have to go back on what I said originally, which, oh god, you bastards, I got knocked in from the fucking blue shell.
Too little, too late, blue shell.
So yeah, my opinion to Airborne is expect the new mechanics of Metroid to be awful, but then expect them to be infinitely better than the sequel. But see, it seems to be the common thread. Like, Matt, you remember you said about the mini counter being bad, and
I mean, that's how I would put it in your description.
Yeah. But overall, they're really fun games. Like, really fun games. I finished all the Shine Sparks puzzles, man, and very few of them, unlike the last couple of games, felt like absolute bullshit difficulty.
Well, they tell you where all the missile packs are when you run into them.
Oh, not all of them.
Well, I suppose some of them are quote unquote hidden, but I meant like the majority of them are pretty much on your map if you want to go back to them.
Oh yeah. By the way, people, I would like to say there is one thing I'm not holding against Metroid Dread, because in game it's not a problem, but like when people are posting guides about locations, it is actually a fucking ball ache. The map on Metroid Dread works really well for in game. But on, like, posting the images online and then going, oh, here's a missile tank, is the most bloody horrible thing to look at I've ever seen. It hurts my eyes. My eyes actually hurt from it. Because what they did was they had mainly transparent for, like, found it, but not got it, and then goes completely even more transparent for when you find it. Problem is, it makes looking at it on like guides, like full maps of Ataris, because I know that's the first map. Well, Matt will know about that one. Ataris is like really difficult to look at the map and go, what the fuck am I meant to be looking at? I had to get like my binoculars and everything.
Oh, it's the KV snowy area.
The KV snowy area? What are you talking about?
Ataris or something. It's probably a
Ataris isn't snowy. It's just bog standard.
Yeah, fair enough. I could have sworn there was like snow in there somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe
there is snow.
Or maybe that was just the intro.
No. I'll explain, Matt. And I'm not going to go into spoiler territory because I'm going to actually avoid that. What you're going to find is quite a few regions will have a general theme, and then they'll have like sections that are exclusively for a certain type of weapon.
I know what you're getting at, so I'll leave it as that.
Yeah. So, like, for example, Area 1 has the ice thing, Area blah 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 has, like, fire, and blah 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 has blah. And that's basically how it works. But generally, the area has, like, one specific thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He wants that, and holy fucking shit.
Are they tagged?
You know that the speed running time for Metroid Dread is now 1 hour and 36 minutes?
Is it?
A lot of
Yeah, it came out less than 2 weeks, and it's already that sort of time. It's fucking mental.
Wait, hold on. Is this on official Switch software, or is it the emulators that Kotaku is praising?
Official.
Good.
Well, in all fairness, a lot of Metroid can be beaten in an hour.
Yeah, stop making me feel bad because on Metroid Fusion I got like just 8 hours.
Oh, don't worry, I take my time with Metroid, generally during my first run through.
Now it's time for Prime!
I'm gonna take a break from Metroid because I have just done 5 games in a week.
Yeah,
Well,
that's fair
might
enough.
as well take a break. No new game's coming out for a while, mate.
Yes, it's true. I got like a 4-year breather. When honestly, there was part of me that I wants to play Metroid Prime because, like, after playing the entirety of the series for 2D, I feel ready.
Just brace yourself, because, like, when you go from one viewing of it, like, from side-scroller to 3D or 3D to 2D. So, oh, for fuck's sake, I just been daisied and I'm not even at the finish line!
In all fairness, I
It's
did.
not even. No,
You haven't been dating. You have some time to recover.
Don't worry, Jack, it's not as bad as what me and Matt had, isn't it, Matt?
I went from 2nd to 7th, and I didn't even leave the fucking spot.
In all fairness, I didn't know who was in front of me when I went up that ramp.
No, I must admit, Matt, I didn't know either.
I got 3 green
Also,
shells.
get fucked, pussy!
Right, as I was playing, pending any more. Anything new?
You're good, you're good, you're good.
Yeah, you sure? You're not gonna
Yeah.
get Uber?
I mean, I could, but I also feel generous, because you're about to say a point.
Oh shit.
Right.
Plus, you know, opportunity. Oh, you got saved by a clown!
Okay. Right, so, as it turns out, like, okay, so Metroid Prime was my first foray into like, the Metroid.
A lot of
But I
people-
didn't know that there was 2D ones before that. Like, there was the first time I had 2 dimensions. Like, left and right. And maybe, well, you only have to worry about 8 directions when you're 2D. When you're 3D, you suddenly have 360 degrees to worry about.
I'm not too fast, because I mean, I've played Overwatch, so, and I've now played the entirety of the Metroid. So that should make me as much as prepared for it.
Well, it's not really that much of a shock nowadays, given that 3D exploring game worlds are pretty much everywhere.
Exactly, Matt, exactly.
Oh yeah, also, the Prime games also have a logbook feature. And some of the stuff, you only get one chance to scan it. You will never get another chance. So, there's that. Miss scanning an enemy at the very beginning of the game? Well, tough shit. You ain't ever gonna scan it again.
Well, that would only be a potential issue for 100%.
That's
That
the
fun,
thing,
Christian!
man.
I knew what you were doing, you little bastard!
Like, this is the... For fuck's sake. Here's the thing, though. 99% on Metroid Prime. 99% on Prime 3. Both times, I was 1% away from getting everything. And I even went through the games multiple times, and I still never got 100%. So, this was a mistake joining this team. So,
Tell us more about Metroid Prime.
so like, it's a good game. But however, there's not really much that I want to say because I don't know how blind you want to go into it. But then again, it is like, you know, been out since the GameCube was a thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say at this point, unless anyone actually has got any objections, and I would like everyone to speak now, Wolf, hold their peace. I don't think anyone's gonna mind you spoiling.
All right, so
Now go ahead.
Yeah,
so
go.
so from the get go, you kind of like have like your generic Samus like gear and shit. You got your missiles, you got your charge beam, you got your ball.
Ow.
You got your other stuff, and then shortly after the first boss, you lose all that shit. You lose almost everything except a few simple shots, and you kind of have to work your way back up from there.
For fuck's sake.
Beep beep.
And it's really kind of jarring because suddenly
No,
you
I'm
can't.
not getting daisied at the finish line.
Yes, you
Oh,
are.
damn it!
I was daisied halfway through the middle of the last race. You can fucking suck it up.
I don't think you screwed it when that happened, Jack. You ended up winning that race.
Yeah, but I wound up going from 2nd to 7th.
Thank for that.
There, here we are.
Alright, so lap 2, Jeremy's going to enable God mode and come after us.
Well, he's
All
moving.
of the skills.
Why is his character moving in the race?
That's God mode.
Oh, he's probably playing Wi-Fi. He's got his name. I'm opening the chat.
That's God mode for you. He's playing the game without touching the controls.
It's probably got the auto accelerate turned on and the smart steering. I don't know. The game can play itself. Ow! It's my own green shell.
I think the last time I had to enable those modes was shortly after Mum's cat got
How
one.
the hell did his icon go in the minimap? Oh, there it is. He went invisible. Interesting. So that's what the blue icon is. It makes your icon disappear. Oops. Double reds. Interesting. Oh,
And everyone got hurt. Next time you don't hit me.
I'll hit you all I want.
Then do it again.
why am I getting first place items in third place? I am not first. And again.
Well, I won't get first, but I'll get number 2. I'm number 2. I'm gonna win.
Oh, not this track.
Yes, this track.
I like this track. It's nice.
This is basically my Ormond.
What?
Ormond is a map in Dead by Daylight. It's very survivor-sided. All killers hate it. I've had horrible nightmares, well, horrible times playing as killer on that map.
Got that. Race.
Whee! Whee!
Damn it!
Nice try.
Two landed right in front of me. And because it almost got you, it detonates immediately, so I couldn't swerve to avoid. I'm in the CPU hell.
Not CPU
Blue
hell.
shell inbound.
Blue
Bullet
shell.
bill.
Red shell. Every kind of fucking shell. Give me a fucking break. Controller, this is no time for you to drift. Get away from me with that star.
Well then fix it.
Well, for what's worth, it didn't get you the star.
No, you didn't. But you were really scaring me. Why am I getting sound horns? What am I meant to do with this in 4th place? So I can't block blue shells with it. Up, blue shell.
Blue shell inbound. And if you had a horn, you don't now.
And Jack just got fucked.
There's a lot of coins on the field. Nom, munch, nom, nom,
Ah!
nom.
Now, as long as I don't get smacked, I am great.
Ah!
The
I
shame
had triple
Grumpods
mushrooms. I
can't
was
block
about to make a
outside
comeback
from
until you
behind.
munched.
What?
I had triple mushrooms. I was about to make a comeback till you munched. Because you ate me in the middle of my second one.
Nom.
Look at those very, very ordinary buildings in the background.
Oh yeah.
like as if that's a building you think of when you think of Mario World.
Yeah, it's like the one constant in this one truly randomized track.
Oh wait, then again, this is an Excite Bike track, so I suppose it kind of makes sense.
Yes, just regular old office buildings.
Yeah. Must be a really lonely world, Excite Bike. A world that has Toads and Yoshis in the audience. Oh my god. Oh my god, their world must be extinct or something.
Hey, what the fuck?
Where it's like they realise the only things living on Excite Bike are the Excite Bikers themselves. So they just inhabit it with more Toads.
Get away from me with that boomerang.
It's like a planet where
from front of me.
it's like a planet where the population is only 4 people, and they all decide to spend their days just biking.
Controller, stop drifting.
I think it's full control drifting earlier. I wouldn't have minded, but I was playing Horizon.
Oh yeah.
And then my controller started drifting. And then I was like, no, stop!
Get out of the way of it!
No.
Ow.
Fool! You fool! You got the wrong one!
I'm sorry, but the blue shadow is already locked onto you.
That's why I say you fool!
No turning back. Controller, stop fucking drifting! And stop getting first place items in 4th place. Ow! This game really fucking hates me. Oh, I'm being CPU'd.
You'll live.
CPU'd? What's CPU'd?
I don't know, getting overtaken by CPUs.
What? Downsized.
But don't about that.
Hey, Jeremy is returning. Where's next point?
He returned.
Sorry about that. I've been having Taco Bells all week, so I've been having a bit of a stomach issue.
Oh, so you need it's a fun.
You went out.
Fucking worth it though. Like, holy shit, Taco Bell is amazing.
I haven't actually
I
been
need to
yet.
go
I
to
saw it
Taco
the other day,
Bell. Why is my controller drifting? I'm falling off the map.
If we go next weekend, we need to do it at a time that isn't lunch.
Okay, so far that's one good review and one bad review I've heard so far.
What do you mean?
Jeremy's given me the good review, and then Alex one time said he paid like, I don't know, an amount of money for just disappointment.
Yeah, I mean, granted, there are probably better places to get tacos, but then you try finding a fucking taco place in anywhere. I'll tell you.
You tried finding a Mexican restaurant.
Exactly,
Okay,
that's why I always
know
look at it.
burrito place in Reading.
Oh yeah, Mission Burrito. They do tacos.
Yeah, they do. It's really good, but like, if you have to go out of town to find it, just saying.
I have to go out of my town for pretty much everything, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, joke's on you guys, because I've got a Taco Bell and a Mission Burrito. I win both rounds.
All I have is a freaking Domino's. That's
There's
it.
a Taco Bell. There's a Taco Bell one short train ride away from me.
I've got a Pizza Hut, I've got a Pizza Express, and I've got a Domino's somewhere.
At least we have Just Eat, so I don't know. Okay, we can get delivery, but
But yeah, we are talking. Like I said, getting there isn't difficult, but if you, like I said, for people like me and Ollie who are in Basingstoke,
EGX.
Well, EGX,
Yeah.
that's a. Oh
Although
wait,
we need
yeah.
to go to London to play some mini golf.
Oh wait,
oh,
yeah,
yes, we
EGX.
do.
Oh wait, yeah,
I haven't shown you the
EGX.
picture yet, have I?
Oh wait,
No.
yeah. Hey, hold on. EGX moved to London in recent years, didn't it?
I went to EGX in 2019, guys. I know, because I met Ant and Alex there.
I wouldn't know. I've never been to EGX. Only time I've been to London is for Hyper Japan, and look where that's gone in the past 2 years.
Yeah. All I know is EGX was my first and so far only gaming convention I've been to.
I mean, as far as I remember,
That was my first, I think.
EGX used to be in a different place that I've forgotten the name of because for some reason I keep getting it mixed up with Bournemouth and Basingstoke for some reason. Because it's like it starts with the letter B.
I don't know. When I went there, it was in the XL in London.
That's what I mean. It used to be in a different town altogether.
Oh,
And obviously
cool.
now the XL London's been turned into a Nightingale.
There's a lot of issues with Val's Court.
Yeah, it got torn down, didn't it?
I'm pretty sure it did actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, it got torn down. I remember because Boris was planning to build housing there. Everyone in the area protested it, but then, no, Boris started housing.
Has housing ever come of it?
The nearby school in my area has been turned into housing, or it will be turned into housing.
I think there's an army garrison not too far from where I live. That's probably going to be turned into housing. Such a shame. I did work experience there.
Yeah, there's my town where I live used to be like an army town, but the army has all moved out, and that area is all being turned into housing.
Yeah, well, that was me.
Stay for more than one day. We'd have to stay for like only like an hour before we'd have to come back.
Well, assuming
Oh no, you can get there for a whole day.
well, assuming
You won't get that until like 10.
assuming COVID ain't
Oh yeah,
still,
you might have difficulty.
well, assuming COVID ain't still so by the next time it runs around, I'll most likely go for the next one.
Yeah, I liked EGX when I went. It was very good. I'll
still
go
do-
this year.
I'll still do MCMs though because that's like the treasure trove of random stuff I buy.
Oh, I've never been to MCM. Like I said, EGX
Yeah,
has been my first and only gaming convention I've been to.
I've only ever been to Hyper Japan, so
Yeah, I mean, it's like every time I go to the MPM, I always run into something. Have like a whole
Yeah,
bag
you'll
full
buy
of
like a
stuff.
whole bunch of plushies, won't you?
I did run into Ollie. I think we did run into each other at Hyper Japan one time.
We did.
We so well.
I think I was with my friend George at the time.
I think they were doing the Mario Maker tournament, weren't they? I think.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Hyper Japan to be an in-house event, and I do plan on at some point going to MCM in the future.
I'd love to go back to MCM. Well, I'd love to go to MCM, so...
Assuming timing works out, I'll go to the whole lot of them. It's just hilarious given I said the exact same thing, but this was all ironic. This was all ironically said.
for fuck's sake.
You guys too are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
What was
all-
that?
Considering I'm trailing up you guys.
Hang on, how did I run you over? I was small.
Thank you.
On my screen, you sort of just went like a pancake randomly.
Ah, now whoever hit me with timed that throw with banana is just a dick.
It's hell!
Please!
I'll take one. No, I actually couldn't tell, Jack, because at that time I had like ink all over my face.
You
I
threw
was
it
like,
forward. You threw it forward and it hit me. Bang on. Just as I managed to land. No.
I mean, unfortunately, it would have been here sooner, but unfortunately, I didn't realize that they were going to start to do talking in the stream.
Completely missed the restart then. Also, my controller is drifting to the right now. What the heck?
Yeah, we had this discussion, Christian. Drift can work. Drift can happen to pros.
It also
But Matt, first it was happening to the left, now it's happening to the right.
Well, it doesn't
I
matter
don't know
how.
what's going on.
It happens to PS4 controllers as well. I was playing Horizon and the right stick decided to go, nope, you're aiming a bow, I want to fuck you over. And so it tried to fuck me over. And it's
I
very
don't
near.
have a PS4 controller then. I have a PS5.
Did anyone notice he went a little bit southern? Fuck me over.
Well, we are in southern England.
Oh, sometimes
And
I
then-
do. You know?
Oh,
No, it's farmer. It's got farmer.
Country boy Yankee.
Yeah, exactly that. I'm so glad I got the other one thinking that.
I wasn't paying enough attention to make that call, but I'm saying
Well,
that's
at least
in
we're
the
not
southern,
going
right?
Australian, I'll
Yeah.
put it that way.
He went like proper farmer tone.
Well, seeing how I grew up in the country,
Well, seeing how you grew up in the country. Oh, Scottish, that
Be cool,
guy.
Matt.
Right, well,
what were you? But okay, but dudes, I grew up in like a rural village in Berkshire, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that I can go country when I want to.
I'm just trying to think. I grew up in London and in northwest Brisbane, Australia. So I'm just trying to think of Blue Shell, of what I'd sound like.
ow.
Yeah, so basically I'm
You're not gonna sound fully Australian, especially with this voice. So I'm just gonna stop.
Basically, I'm the country boy, and you guys pretty much brought me into the city.
I'm like, see, slicker.
The thing is, where I live now is technically considered rural. So
Yeah, I'm gonna just say if anyone's this country sort of boy, it's me.
Really?
I was born and raised in I was born and based, but I was raised my entire life in the village. I love the countryside and the wild.
well, that's
I'm
quite
gonna-
some extreme drift there, pro. What the hell are you doing?
Ah, damn red shells.
I'm sorry, Ollie. It was either that or you got in the pit. Like
Well,
I
make
could
a
have actually been a
comeback.
completed. I could have. I had enough time to throw that and make you fall in the pit. I decided, nope, gonna be no goal.
Yeah, I've got farms and fields near me, and there's a field of horses.
Artworks they first ever did for each character. Falco is the most fucking creepy picture I've ever seen of the
You have
of
to
a
send
bird.
that to us.
I will. I said it. Like,
Right,
yeah, I will. Like, what the fuck? At least Mario looks about right for his type, but like fucking Falco is terrifying. Like, Jesus
Like,
Christ.
it's that picture of all the Smash characters, but the first artwork.
That's the one.
Ah, right, I just saw that. I didn't look too closely to it. All I did was just... Oh, Smash roster. Oh, wait, some of them are, like, they were when introduced. And like, oh yeah, okay. And then I just skimmed down. And then was immediately, like, shown something involving a jar. And I don't know why. So I was just like, yeah, okay, then let's just go.
God, stop fucking drifting. I can see the wheel lifting up, so stop fucking
But
drifting.
what's more disturbing is that Falco has the same sort of art style with Fox, but Cloud, and Fox looks alright. Like, Fox actually looks like, you know, that sort of era, but fine. Falco just is fucking creepy. Falco's the sort of thing that you see in a restaurant that inspired Five Nights at Freddy's.
God.
Nintendo 64 Falcon. There's
No,
the
this
last
is SNES,
issue
Matt Falco.
before you die. Oh wait, SNES? That round?
Yeah.
Oh.
Star Fox was on the SNES. It's not a Starwing.
You did not know about the SNES one, Jack?
My first Nintendo thing was a Game Boy Color. I did not know about SNES until I was like in my mid-teens. And
Oh, I
even
mean-
then I only found out at school using the internet because I had no smartphone, I had no computer. The only thing I could use was a 3DS, and I didn't get that until after I turned 18.
Well,
Yeah,
what
but
I mean,
Jack, the Star Fox 2 on the SNES was just the talk of the town for the SNES Classic.
well, what
Yeah,
I mean.
well, yeah, but here's the thing, Jeremy. I never knew about the SNES. I had no idea SNES was a thing. So there.
Well, what I mean is, even if
I'm
you
talking
did
about
not,
SNES Classic, the micro console.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Jack. Well, what I meant was,
God
even if
damn
you
it.
didn't know or just weren't there at the time, I meant surely you would have.
Okay, so that's going to do it for this edition of Mario Kart 8 Nights. So, thank you all for watching. Subscribe, comment, favorite, and like for more. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.